if the best way to learn from what you read isn't through reading at all? Besides actively processing what you read, you must reinforce it. This helps to move knowledge from your short-term memory to long-term memory, a process that scientists call consolidation. The most effective way to do that is through multimodal learning. By revisiting the same ideas using different senses, your brain naturally learns better when you read actively and engage multiple senses, like reading, listening, writing, imagining, and doing. When you see an idea as a diagram, read it as text, and hear it explained aloud, you activate more regions of your brain. So, how do you apply this in real life? Let's zoom in on two simple ways to consolidate what you read using visual and audio reinforcement. Visual learning. When you turn ideas into images, like infographics or mind maps, your brain can absorb more information as a whole. Instead of remembering 20 separate bullet points, you start to see the overall structure, recognize patterns, and chunk ideas into meaningful groups. Instead of relying on words alone, try sketching a rough mind map, drawing arrows or boxes to connect related ideas, or doodling ideas as if you're explaining them to a friend. Just a few minutes of visual reinforcement like this can help the ideas stick. Audio learning. Listening taps into your brain's verbal and auditory systems, which are great for reinforcing ideas without additional screen time. Instead of focusing only on what your eyes can take in, here's how to use audio for consolidation. Use whole audiobooks to hear what you're reading, record yourself reading your notes aloud and then replay them the next day, or use audio summaries to refresh key concepts while you're exercising or commuting. When I read, I picture the examples in my head and imagine how they apply to my life or business. After I finish a book, I usually review the infographic summary to see the big pictures and how the ideas connect. Then I'll zoom in on 1 to 2 ideas that I want to apply. And later in the week, I might replay the audio version while I exercise. If I think back a year later, I might not remember all the details still, but I almost always can see that visual snapshot in my head. And that's the power of visuals. In short, you need to reinforce to retain what you have read. Use visuals to chunk and reinforce those ideas, use audio to encode and refresh them, and combine multiple senses to activate more of your brain. This improves memory and retention and makes the learning more engaging and personal to you. Want to help your brain to hold on to valuable insights and use them? Tap the link for more strategies and tips.